What's going on, guys? Petrol Juice back here again, and today is another special video, something that I've been waiting for a very long time. So this is the last time you're going to see the car in its stock height. I'm super excited. I got some Eibach lowering springs, then I'm finally getting rid of that wheel gap, as well as some Titan spacers that I'm going to be putting in another video. I just don't have time to do it. I'm getting another shop to install this, the same one that put in my short shifter. I'll show you that now. I didn't update you guys much, but I got the Boomba short shifter in my car. It makes a huge difference. I need to make a little review video on that. But the same shop that did that is installing the Eibach lowering springs, and we're finally getting rid of that ugly wheel gap. I'm gonna do like a little before and after for you guys. So the main reason I'm putting these on is because I absolutely hate the way the car handles with body roll. So I got the wheel spacers that I'm going to put on in another video, and I have the Eibach lowering springs right here. This should totally transform the way the car rides in terms of the body roll, as well as the way it goes around corners when you're going on spirited driving. So I'm super excited to put it on, as well as these spacers, because once it's lowered, it's going to be a nice flush fitment. I got 15 millimeters. So we're going to go ahead, drive over to the shop, drop it off, get it installed, and I'll show you guys what it looks after. And hopefully you guys like it. We're bringing the car slowly together, little by little. And let's do it. I'm not gonna push it too hard because it's still cold. And of course, this car's in front of us. Sounds so good. I'm telling you guys, this shifter makes a world of a difference. It's amazing. You guys have to get this if you have a manual transmission. So recently I've really been thinking of is, what if I were to just buy a Hyundai Elantra? Now here's the thing. It has about an $8,000 difference between the price of this and the Hyundai Elantra. I got this for $8,000 less than I would have paid for a Hyundai Elantra. Is it worth $8,000 more to have it in stock form? Yes, it's a fantastic car. I've driven it before. I really like it. But something about modifying your own car the way exactly you want, it's something that you can't really beat. And that's in my opinion. So I'm slowly putting this car together in a way where I find it as perfect as I possibly can get it, and the way I wish it came, you know, from the factory, with a little bit of my taste. So, for example, the number one thing about the suspension, as great as it is with the Michelin Pilot Sport tires, is just the body roll. I just can't stand it. Like, I really feel myself rolling all over, and I'm not used to that from most of my cars. I guess the most comparative one that I've had before was the Civic Si, and even that in stock form was way better than this. So I'm just going to change that out so I have a lower center of gravity, so when I turn at any point I feel planted, and that's what I'm really looking for. On top of that, with the wheel spacers, that's going to make a huge difference, and I'm really looking forward to that. The other thing that I did is the short shifter. I felt like the stock one was too plasticky. It didn't feel confident going into its gears, and it didn't make the car feel as quality as it should be. Little intermission, getting my Dunkin'. So those two things alone transformed. Well, I will find out if the suspension really transformed, but it should. But this alone transformed the way it felt. The tune transformed the way the car feels, and I just can't imagine driving the car without it now. The exhaust, the little $5 BPV Delete kit just makes it a lot more exciting, and I love it. So those few things alone, I mean, it really transformed the car from the way it was in stock form, and it still looks stock from the outside. So even lowering it would make it look a lot better. And little things, you know, like the carbon fiber dash here. Obviously it's fake, but it just makes it look a lot nicer. I did that on the sides here, the little LED lights, the black logo here. The little things count the most, and that's what makes the car stand out from a lot of others. So I'm super excited to put the lowering springs on nonetheless, and I can't wait to show you guys. I'm driving with one hand, but Sounds so good. Had a little bit of wheel spin back there. It's super cold out. God, I freaking love this car. That's another reason I can't get rid of this. It's just so fun, all the wheel spin and stuff. Ah, God. Can't wait to modify it more. But anyways, I'll show you guys what the springs look like when it's installed. All right, she is dropped off. We're gonna see how she looks right after. Super, super stoked. Hello there.
Hi. Very close to me.
I see it. I'm gonna get copyrighted. I see it. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Looks way better now. Look at that. Look at it. Can't wait to put those spacers on, man. Woo! What do you think?
It looks the same.
Damn. There it is, guys. Finally lowered. Look at that. It's gonna settle a little bit more as time goes by. I've had lowering springs on before, specifically Eibach's. But man, look at that, huh? Looks way better. Wait till I get that fitment on. It's gonna look nice. It's gonna be nice and flush with the fender. All right, let's go pay for it. Well, guys, I just got the car back. I'm driving it around a bit, taking a few tight corners, and you could already feel the difference between the body roll. It's a little bit more planted, so my whole body of the car and myself isn't like, you know, shifting along with the turns as bad as it was before. Now it's way, way better. And I mean, I'm gonna put on those spacers eventually when I get time, but that's gonna make the biggest difference too, along with the lowering springs. It's gonna feel a lot more planted. So I'm gonna take it towards another like back road sort of thing and test it out and see how it feels. I think I'm gonna try to record the best that I can of that since I'll only have one hand. I don't have my GoPro on me, but we'll see how that goes. Feels so much better, guys. It's a lot more confident in the turns. There's still slight body roll, but I'm gonna wait for the springs to settle and check it, like really check it out again. That was a little bit of like a fun backroads kind of thing, but it's worth it. This is slowly getting to the car that I wanted it to be from the start. And it's a lot more fun because I get to make it my own. So I'm gonna see if I can park somewhere and show you what it looks like. Again, I know I already did before, but it makes a huge difference, man. Well, guys, this is the final result. I drove it around a little bit. It feels absolutely amazing. A lot less body roll, and I actually got a thumbs up on my way home from another car guy, so it was awesome. I am going to fix the fitment a little bit, but this is it as of now, and it actually will get slightly lower as time goes by. The springs will start to settle a little bit, and it'll probably settle maybe another, I think, what was it, 0.2?
inches, something like that. Don't quote me on that, but I know it goes a little bit lower once it settles after a few weeks. But yeah, I do drive a lot, so it should be relatively soon. I am absolutely loving the way this car is getting together. And there's so much more I'd like to do. I mean, it just looks amazing at night with all the lights, a lowered look. I mean, this is absolutely worth it, guys. If you're debating about getting lowering springs, I say go for it. All right, guys, so if you have any questions at all, feel free to let me know. Hopefully this helped you persuade you to get some lowering springs. I specifically got some Eibachs, and my wheel spacers that I will be putting on soon are Titan wheel spacers, 15 millimeters. So it should help out with that fitment quite a bit. It'll come out a little bit more so it's nice and flush with the fender, front and back. That tutorial will be coming soon. The reason why I had a shop install the springs is because I do not have the tools for that. I have no idea how to go about that, but I can definitely do spacers. I have the tools for that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.